What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Gabe here in the house, and we're here with another toy review, which is a Transformer, of course. But as you notice, it's not a Beast Wars one like all the previous ones we've done. This one, we're going back to the G1 line here. All thanks to Big Sis Casey for the birthday gift here. This was this Sideswipe. She gave this to me as a birthday gift this past birthday, along with another toy that I will be reviewing after this. And upon having this, I am now tempted to bring the Autobots, and you know, if I bring the Autobots back in here, the Decepticons are gonna follow. So that means we might be getting some other toy reviews leading up. Looks like Sideswipe has just brought forth the return of the Autobots. And I sound like I'm echoing in here, but okay. Okay, so anyway, real good design here. Matter of fact, the tires are real good. It's been a while since I've had the Autobots and Decepticons there, that I've just been having like the Beast Wars figures there, but yeah, it's been a long while. As you notice, most of like with different vehicle transformers like this, kibble is very minimum. You barely even see it. Henceforth, a little bit of a robot head there. But remember the Bumblebee movie? How Bumblebee's face was I mean, just like clearly visible underneath the car in the movie. So yeah, it was actually pretty interesting that they did that there. And then I think a lot of it because unlike, the Maximals and Predacons with Autobots and Decepticons taking on, vehicles and certain other, machine-like items, since they are, sentient robots, a lot of their, concealments of their alt mode concealments really really do a lot for the toy models there. Not, like I said, not saying anything against the Beast Wars figures. I do love Beast Wars, but it's just the fact that both the alt mode and the robot mode obviously all machine. Yep. Whereas with Beast Wars it's tech organic. So, but yeah, it's kind of nice to add. So, kind of nice to add this back in the mix there. I didn't think I was at first until I got this, so yep, looks like I am. So might as well roll with it. Get it? Roll with it. He does. And again, like I say, he does have some good tires there. This little tire sort of reminds me of the Turbozords from Power Rangers a little bit there. Yep, a lot of good detailing there. And of course, there are his weapons that are basically used for the robot mode, but you can store them in his car mode. There's a lot of little, not a lot of pegs, but they do have some pegs where you can, where it's optional where you can put them. You can do it like this, where he has them on the side there, kind of be. Especially put them like in a Fast and Furious movie and have some laser action. Transformers, more than meets the eye. And they did have some cars in some of the Transformers movie that actually had their weapons visible while they were in their vehicle mode and everything. Yeah, so I think one of them from the third Transformers movie, Dark of the Moon, I had him at one point, and maybe might end up getting him back because of this. Trying to think, what was it? It wasn't Roadbuster. I know he was blue. He was blue, and he had a lot of these little lasers and stuff decked out in his car mode before he even changed to vehicle mode. Because he was one of the first ones I had there that I do remember, because I remember I think I had got him somewhere around Christmas, I think shortly after me and Christina got married there. So yeah, I can't think of that name. I know Roadbuster, but I can't think of that. Oh, wait. I know it. It was Top Spin. Top Spin, yes. Yeah, I figured it would come to me. So yeah, back to Sideswipe. So you can have them like this, and you can also put one of them in here, like so. Either one of them, or you can even do this if you want them both on the top, because with them on the side, it sort of blocks the car door. People can't get in and out of the car door. I can't get out the door. So if you don't want to block the car door, yeah, just do like that. Goes right in there, and you have sort of this little double laser action going. Yeah, we got that there. So yeah, that's what you can do. And you could also put it under here, but yeah, you ain't gonna be able to roll like that. that's gonna be kind of silly. Yeah. But I mean, he got some, but I will show you something in robot mode. Some interesting things you can do. But let's get him transformed there. All right, so first, very easy to transform, by the way, too. His transformation reminds me a lot of a Power Ranger Zord, a little bit, because of how the transformation goes there. Sort of like, say, the Blue Centurion from Turbo, his Robo Racer there. They do Robo Racer transform. So open those up, and then just pretend like he flipped in the air, so these can open. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Then do that. Spread out. Turn around. Then come in here and bring his feet out. Yeah, kind of put your fingernail in there. And get the other one. And there's actually and if you can't get it out with your fingernail, put it back in there. If you can't get it out, take one of his yeah, that can go back. It can go back in. Don't worry, it's not broken. So set that to the side. So what you can do if you can't get your fingernail in there, or you're just having trouble, pulling it out or something, just don't panic. Just take this little end right here. The little pig, take it right there in the bottom of his feet, pull it right out there. Same with the other. Ooh. And I gotta pick it up. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, let's try it. Let me try it again. Take two. So you pick it in there, just like the other one. Like this one's a little bit more trickier than the first one, but yeah, you can just do that. But that's something you can do if you can't get your finger in there. Close that back up. Then through, go and get his arms out here. Yeah, like I say, real simple. Hands out, fists out, and everything. Fold those back in. Then you're gonna go under the hood or something. And that reveals his robot mode head. Kind of erase that, and then just fold that down like that. Put his arms back down and everything. And we have Sideswipe. There we go. So that's why I say he sort of reminded me of a Power Ranger Zord, the way he transformed there. But of course, a little more articulation there. Although I've seen some of those Zords have been remade where they've added articulation to them. So. Yep, so this is Sideswipe in his robot mode. As you can see, he got a good face sculpt there. Pretty much G1X. Can turn his head and everything. Turn his head to the side. Look all around, 360. Do like Woody in Toy Story. We toys can see everything. So play nice. You can do that. You can scare the crap out of Sid. And you can even turn at the waist. Real good waist turn there. You can even, matter of fact, you can even zoom out a little bit more. You can even do this. Yeah, sort of. Or you can now the legs don't really have. They have knee joint. He does have knee joint. You know, you can do that. Can't really turn the legs really, but I mean at least you can turn the waist and head rotation there. So that's about the only little thingamajigger here. Basically because of how you fold these out to get the legs in the first place. But that's really minor to be honest there. Because I mean you can still get quite a bit of poses out of them there. Yeah, like Sideswipes. This is it, just oh boy, Sideswipe doing a little Hulk stance. Sideswipe smash. Get him do a little kicking. Get him to walk a bit there. Transformers. Not exactly perfect, but I mean, yeah, you can use your imagination, cover that up a little bit, little nitpicks there. Transformers. Don't worry, Optimus. I'm coming, Optimus. Transformers. No, you don't, Megatron. Oh, that meets the eye. And as for the weapons, obviously you can put them in his hand. That's like so. You can put both of them in his hand and put this one back together. Almost reminded me of a little film I saw where they say, "One day my horse fell apart, so I had to put it back together again with a short stick." Both me and my mom watched it, but I think it was The Biggest Lie. Yeah, it was one of them video VHS cartoons you get out of the bargain store, or them stores like I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of this store, but we used to have a store here in Shreveport called Bill. Yeah, show you how far back I go. Yeah, so this is yeah. Double laser action. You can even do this because you got this little port here. You can put it in probably best to put it in this one, but he can put it in that one too. But yeah, you can do either one. I think the G1 cartoon has showed him like this sometime here after transforming, sort of like that. I think there might be another one that's like this too. And there's now it doesn't say anything about this, but I mean he got these ports here, so you can plug them into here. You can do that with the other. Yeah, just kind of like how Starscream has his weapons and stuff. Yeah, if I'm gonna be getting Autobots and Decepticons bag, oh boy, I gotta get Starscream, and it's obvious Optimus and Megatron, but yeah, Starscream's gotta come back. Starscream, only a few select ever leave. My time will come, Megatron. Never, never. Prepare to blast off. Yeah, he clearly just said he was going to betray you, and you let him stay. Why? Because he makes really great Starscream cookies. And these cookies are more than meets the icing. You're wrong, Starscream. I'm always wrong. Oh boy, that's a little joke from Nostalgia Critic. And yeah, maybe Megatron should check out some of these YouTube videos I've been looking at lately about, knowing about being able to identify toxic people or the people that will betray you. Of course, in his case, I don't think that would really help because, I mean, yeah, need I really say more why that probably wouldn't be much of a help to Megatron? So, yeah, there we go. And you can even, if you really want to, just, you can even put them in that slot right there. Kind of, yeah, deck it out here, like that. And yeah, you can really have like a yep. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot you can do. You can still put them here in this slot, but it's gonna be facing up. That's nah, yeah. Because I mean, technically, it would make more sense to do it like that, like a like in the West, how they have those holsters for their guns and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not gonna really work out like that. But I mean, if you don't want him to hold his weapon, you want to just maybe like he's just chilling and stuff like that. He's not ready to use them yet. Do just like he did before with his vehicle mode here. Well, probably do this. Yeah, attach it like that, and you can just do like that. Put them in the back. Yeah. You can point it down, and when kind of. It doesn't really show up much with it like that there. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's probably better to face it up. Yeah. I mean, sure it'll be visible, but I think it'll look better facing upward there. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's a little something you can do there. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much Sideswipe there. Thanks a lot there, Casey, for the birthday gift, and know that you have now started the return of the G1 figures now, because now like I said, G1 Autobots and Decepticons, because like I say, you get just like potato chips, you can't have just one. You gotta get the rid of. Now I'm not sure how many I would get of each one. Like I said, that just varies, and also when I would get them, because I got other stuff to take care of too. But yeah, like I say, off and on, grab one, and one advantage of that though, like I say, one good thing about it, now that I'm actually doing that. Like I said, I wasn't at first, but now that I'm actually doing that, it would be actually easy to probably pick a lot of figures like this up right there in Walmart without having to put in orders for them on Amazon, or now some of them I've gotten from the Macari app, which was really helpful in terms of like deals and stuff like that. But this kind of saves a lot of time of the shipping and handling of that. Might be a few I might have to order, if it's necessary. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of them that are still hanging around Walmart on a daily basis. Now, the Beast Wars toys, you would probably have to order them because they don't really carry them like the way they used to back in the 90s. Or even when a lot of, like, say, the Rise of the Beast figures and stuff were coming out and stuff like that. Because, that they've already done it. But apparently like Autobots and Decepticons are more of the thing you'll see in like Walmart, Target, and other stores that sell toys pretty much at any time there. Now, which ones you'll see, it'll kind of vary, but it should be pretty easy to get a lot of these guys back there. So, yep, that's pretty much it. A little short there, but but there will be more. So definitely like, share, subscribe, and get our available books. Definitely hit us up on the Patreon, just like the Iceman universe, and be sure to check out some of his stuff. Like reactions to Hey Arnold, Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog, One Piece, Spy Family, and Naruto. Also, definitely support the Miracle Crew. Yours truly, King Gabe, Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, Janara Nelson, and of course, EJ the Supreme. And then also definitely hang out with us in the live streams, Facebook, and also on Discord. And also, let's sell each other stuff in that Macari app there. And without further ado, we'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Take care, everybody.